What's up, Travis Strand here from Nitro Circus, SRT USA, and you're watching WRX Snowboard.
Hey everyone, how's it going today? Today I'm headed out towards an area called Sugarland. I'm going to go on a car cruise with a couple of people. One thing I just wanted to mention about just the car community in general is that I had a neighbor just come by saying, hey, I like your car. As I was out washing it, he linked me up with one of his friends who's doing a cruise today, and here I am now, about to go out on a cruise. So it's pretty cool how just having a specific car can get you involved and just being able to speak and meet with different people. So it's something I'm really looking forward to, as well as we're going to stop by. It's called a graffiti art museum. So they have a bunch of stuff spray painted on the outside of this building, where it's a nice kind of cool area where you can pull up your car and take pictures. So really looking forward to that as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this edit, and let's get to it. So some people had actually asked me out on a cruise. Not sure if you heard that initially, but I had a neighbor who was just kind enough to stop by, complimented me on the car, and he said that his friend was gonna do a cruise. So his friend actually messaged me on Instagram. I was able to set up a meeting with a couple of cool guys. There is a Porsche, Corvette, a Stinger, some old BMWs, Mercedes, Audi, I mean pretty much everything, Infiniti. So it made a pretty good mix. I'm really used to just cruising with Subaru people, so it was nice to be able to get in a group where there was some different cars. Now these cars were mostly all high horsepower, though my Subaru's just under 300. These cars were probably about, I would say the lowest 375, highest probably close to 600. So apart from I guess what I explained a little bit later on, the Subaru really did hold its own. But just in general, I think that if you're looking to get a Subaru for just straight track driving, it's probably worth it to go ahead and save and build the engine right from the start. With this, I focused more on handling. There's a little track called MSR out close to me where it's more of a bunch of different turns, where the FA20 really does help on the low end boost. Whenever I'm taking a turn coming out of a corner, it's really easy to be able to go directly into boost and really start pulling right away. As well as I've noticed too, whenever you see in some of these videos where I start taking off, is initially it starts out really strong, but more on the top end, car kind of falls a little bit. Now apart from that, I don't necessarily don't like how it falls, but the Subaru in general is an awesome car to drive. You've seen some of my other videos. I do have a Maserati Ghibli SQ4. The horsepower torque on that is just around 406. So if I would have taken that car, I would have held my own a whole lot better than the Subaru did. But just the Subaru in general, just being able to shift, downshift, you hear all the pops. Like the Maserati, where it's loud, but it's basically as if you're sitting in a nice luxury seat, which you are, just kind of cruising. The traction is pretty smooth, the stability and handling is really smooth on that, where the Subaru, I wouldn't necessarily say jerky, but it's more of in tune with everything that is going on around you and what you're doing. So apart from that, the Subaru's been a very reliable car. I bought it back in August 2016. Ever since then, I've been slowly working on different mods. Initially, I started with just some customization as I was building up all my performance parts. And once my customization finally hit a level and I was able to save some money for a tune. I was able to spend the full day being able to get all the parts installed and getting the car tuned. Ever since then, really haven't added too much to it performance-wise. Ran the same tune a little over 2 years now. I can say the dam never has dropped once. It's always stayed at 1. I do get occasional feedback knock of 2.81, but Find Lock Learn has never came in. And basically, apart from others that are pushing high horsepower numbers, say 350 plus, I can tell you I feel fully confident that this car is reliable. I can take it out to the track, drive the crap out of it, and not have to worry about anything, where others may have to kind of do a little bit more maintenance on it. And drive the car all the way to Colorado, here from southeast Texas, and have no issue at all. It's something I really enjoy doing, as well as just the reliability of it is something that has just really helped me out. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, apart from just performance mods, I did a lot of supporting mods, a lot of braces like engine mounts or engine brace. I did the positive shift kit from White Line, as well as the group in transmission mount. So I've done a couple different things that have helped the car be able to perform better, as well as not put as much strain either on the transmission or the engine. And if you haven't seen any of those videos, please be sure to check them out here on my channel. But apart from it all, I just really enjoy having the car. This cruise was really nice to do. You can see some of the cars really pull out here. As much as I'd love being able to pull 500-600 horsepower with the Subaru in general, I personally would just go towards a GTR or some other vehicle before I put all that money into a car that wouldn't be as reliable as I would want it to be. Apart from the Subaru, I just wanted to talk about the car groups in general. I spent a lot of my days before I bought the Subaru just kind of hanging around inside, playing video games, not knowing too much. Whenever I went out to my first meet, I was able to meet some cool people who were able just to kind of introduce me to the culture, as well as it felt nice that people just wanted to hang out and talk about cars or really just life in general. So I mean, it's just so awesome where you can already have something that people want to talk about. I say that versus just walking into a bar. There's really not much to go off of, where everyone here is a same common purpose or has the same common ground as you. So that they're interested in cars, interested in what you're doing, what your past plans were, what your future plans are. But it's really made a change in my life for the better, and it all just started by getting this Subaru. Hope that you guys enjoyed listening to me. If you have any questions, just always feel free to message me on Instagram at WRX_snowboarder, or always leave a comment below here on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.
Now, had a pretty good time. Unfortunately, it got a